Right now is those disadvantaged African American students who have been enticed and have gone to traditional schools, especially Mill, which is such an excellent school, to be allowed to go back there.
Louisville attorney Teddy Gordon there today in a new interview asking a federal judge to immediately restore bus service for all JCPS students. He wants them to go back to the school district's original transportation plan from this past school year. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Doug Proffitt. It's our top story. On behalf of 4 JCPS moms, Teddy Gordon filed a request for a temporary restraining order just yesterday. And today we're following up with him and a former school board member asking if this is even going to be possible. Isaiah Kim Martinez and our senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton have been on this story today. And Isaiah, Teddy Gordon has really sued the district many times, goes really back to the 1970s. Is there a chance this one could be successful?
Well, Doug, I can tell you the timing of this request certainly makes all of this tricky for the judge. Remember, school starts on August 8th. That's just a few weeks away. So you can imagine, even if the motion is granted, stopping the district's new transportation plan is a tall order. What's the point of the temporary restraining order specifically with school about a month out?
Well, they being JCPS has major problems right now. They don't know how many kids are going to any particular school.
On behalf of JCPS parents, attorney Teddy Gordon is asking a judge to put the busing changes on pause.
I think the judge will understand that this is a constitutional problem to begin with.
In April, the school board voted to cut bus service for the majority of students attending magnet and traditional schools, known to have the top programs. The only exceptions, the schools with 75% or more of their kids on free or reduced lunch. In June, 2 moms sued, saying the moves were discriminatory and make it difficult for black kids to go to the best schools. Now, 2 more moms have joined the lawsuit.
The easiest thing for this judge to do right now for the start of school is go back to the previous plan. That way there's no discrimination.
The rest of July is critical for the school district. They've created all new routes, trying to maximize the number of bus drivers they have. Drivers can get a first look at the routes as early as Friday and begin practicing later this month. Familiarity will be everything.
If the judge does issue the restraining order, then the district, I think, has to unwind everything that they decided to do as it relates to the, quote, new transportation plan that they're going to put in place. It would throw the district into, I would suggest, total disarray.
Former JCPS board member Sam Corbett tells me he agrees with the basis of the lawsuit, but acknowledges the timing of this request is tricky.
My inclination would be to say to not make a decision before the beginning of school, to allow some more time to try to work it out. And then if she does issue a ruling, you would have to think that she'd give the district time to respond, to change, to modify what they're doing.
A JCPS spokesperson telling me, at this point, our legal team has not received or reviewed the motion.
Well, again, this is in federal court in front of Judge Rebecca Grady Jennings. Yep. But the elephant in the room to me, Isaiah, seems to be why Teddy Gordon would want to go back to the transportation plan last year that was a total disaster.
Well, he very much said that it was not good. I don't think anyone wants the last kid to get home at just before 10 p.m. But his bottom line here, Doug, is that it's not constitutional. The plan as it is right now, in his words, to cut routes for some 16,000 kids. He's primarily focusing on the economically disadvantaged black students within JCPS. He says cutting those routes, period, end of story, violates their civil rights. And as far as getting kids on time, that is JCPS's duty, regardless of their routes or how many bus drivers they may have.
Okay, Isaiah, thank you very much. A lot of folks watching this federal lawsuit.
Certainly.
Appreciate it.